Just doing some trolling, trying to catch some muskie. We're on the big Lake St. Germain, or Big St. Germain Lake, up in Arborvitae, Wisconsin. Look at the scenery. I'm not going to be on for very long. Beautiful lake. Got a little bit to go before dusk. Waiting to see that red sky. Yeah, look at that. Look at all those marks. A lot of marks. Yep. Trying some of my baits that I made on my live streams. I've got the bleeding Tennessee shad on. I've got the walleye one that I made. Got that on. And then I think I got one of my other ones on too. And we are marking a lot of fish. We're doing some open water trolling in about 28 feet of water. Nice little hump over here. 21 feet. Look at. Just to give you guys a shot of the scenery. That lure's working good. Those two are working awesome. They're working hard. Musky. Doing some trolling. Trying some open water, tried some of the weeds. Didn't really get a whole heck of a lot. Actually got nothing. Did a little bit of casting, some swimming dogs, some small medusas. Didn't see a follow, but I didn't cast for all that long. I figured I'd troll on the first night and try to learn the lake a little bit. Last time I was out here 2 years ago, I was using a sand cat. I'm jealous. Tarpon. Extremely jealous. Very, very jealous. I mean, marking a lot of fish. That is a lot. Either that or, yeah, that's a lot of fish right there. We're gonna go up to that island, troll around, troll past it. It is wonderful when it works. Oh, there's something big right there. That is something big. I don't know what that is. Hopefully it's a muskie. I've got my baits way down, and hopefully something hits and I start hearing this reel scream. So are these a fish of 10,000 casts and 10,000 miles trolling? I haven't tried casting bucktails yet. I'll probably try that tomorrow. I'll show you guys some more of the trolling here. Using some of the lures I made on some of my other live streams. So these are all lures that I made. Yes, I am. I made it out here, drove through Chicago, through some pretty heavy traffic with the RV and the boat. No, these are lures, not nets. Lures. That's called trawling. Oh, come on, let's see if we can get one. I want to get one on one of these lures that I made during my live stream. That would be awesome. That's like the whole plan to do this. To show you guys the lures I make actually work. Anyways, I stopped at the Musky shop and I bought some Red October tubes, a couple of Medusas, a small little bulldog, and some wood dog as well. And then I got some tails for my gliders. Pretty cool place. If you're ever up in this area, you should go there and check it out. And there's some other small mom and pop shops as well that would be good checking out. It's a beautiful area up here. Love the North Woods. And we'll hit the weeds in a minute. And just show you guys the scenery. That's what this trolling is, just enjoying the scenery. I'd love to hear a reel start screaming. Then we know it's a fish. If anyone from this area has got some good tips on, or if you're really good at trolling, I could use some tips. I'm not a very proficient troller, but I'm going to try to stick with it today. And maybe tomorrow, in the morning and the afternoon. My toughest reel fight, I was surf fishing in Hilton Head, and I was using actually that rod right there, and I had the drag tightened all the way down, and something was pulling on it, and it straightened out all my hooks. So I have no idea what it was, but I was fishing in the surf, and I was using I think I was using cut bunker. Yeah, that's what I was using. Cut bunker. Well, I live probably 1,000 miles from Thorn Brothers and about 700 from here. So there's a pack of boats over here that are sitting. Looks like some people might be fishing. There's another guy fishing over there. A lot of boats. I don't know if you guys can see them. I don't know if I can I scroll in on here? Yeah, so we're going to try to avoid those guys. We'll try to avoid them. All right. It rained for a short bit here, not a lot. Temperature's not bad. I think it hit about, I think it was up around 80 something, 87. So it wasn't too bad. I mean, it's still hot no matter how you cut it. Thank you. I got it in 2020. And it's been out in the Gulf in Biloxi Bay. I've had it up in Minnesota, Wisconsin, Green Bay, St. Clair. It's been everywhere. This boat's starting to turn into Johnny Cash. I wonder if we should go a little faster. Yeah, let's go a little faster. Let's pull these baits. Lake Vermilion. We stayed there for 3 days. I loved it up there. My wife couldn't stand it because the mosquitoes were trying to carry her away. I did christen it. I christened it with forgetting to put the drain plug in because I was so anxious to use it on my first day with the boat. So it definitely got christened. But I didn't hit it with a bottle or anything like that. We're going to have to put our navigation lights up in a little bit. Sun's still pretty high. Oh, 4.5 miles an hour. Maybe we'll back it down a little bit. Or should I go faster? I mean, the water is 72 degrees. I wonder if they want a faster presentation. Let's try a little faster. My lures usually troll up to about 6 miles an hour. Or at least the ones I have in the past that I've made. Yeah, they must be either I think they're walleye fishing or panfish or something. I'm probably the only musky fisherman on this lake. What kind of boat is it? Is it something like this, multi-species boat? That's a cool name, Fishy Business. I remember my dad was going to call when we had a little 14-foot boat growing up. His actual handle that he used when he had a CB radio was "Can't hook 'em." And then the boat was, I think we were going to call the boat "Can't catch 'em" or something like that. It was something funny like that. But this is, oh, these damn flies. We're probably to the deepest part of the lake. I think it hits like close to 40 feet in this area, right around here. Boy, this is a bad advertisement for my lures. I ain't catching crap. Craft. Oh, wow. That's a nice boat. That's kind of like this one. But I have a 150 Evinrude E-Tech on it that came with the boat. That's a beautiful boat. "90 horses is more than enough to get you around on lakes. We are really trolling at 5.1 miles and 5 miles an hour. Show you guys the screen. Yes, they are. Mine doesn't have a tiller though. But that is a darn beautiful boat that you have. Let's see if we can get up on the hump here and then troll around that hump. We're coming up to it. Am I still running my electric? No. Let's see if I can get right up on the brake here. We're just trolling the basin right now. Yeah, I think you probably get a little bit better control. So we're gonna come up here, just like that. Stay right up on the. I want to see if I can come up on the hill. Ah, damn, biting flies. I don't miss those. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm trying to do. Trying to work those brake lines. That's where they are. What I'm trying to do is trying to find the edge of the weeds and hit the edge of the weeds. I'm more used to fishing reservoirs. And then on Lake St. Clair, it's just a big open bowl, and you gotta try to find the weeds there too. But you have the shipping channel, which adds a lot of structure. That's a good idea. Well, that was one of my thoughts about fishing the open water. I think I'm gonna have to get some weeds out in a minute. We'll see. Yep, I think I'm gonna catch weeds. I may have to. Yep, I think we're all right. We're okay. All right, cool. Caught me sleeping for a minute. Yeah, maybe we start trying to look for some suspended fish. There's one there. There's something right there. So let's try to stay right along this. Right up, trying to stay right. Oh, darn it! Trying to stay right along here. That's what I'm trying to do. Then I got this area right there, which I'm going to try to hit. I think there's a guy trolling probably for walleye right there. He's yeah, oh, right there. I haven't caught very many musky trolling. Hardly any, actually. I've only caught maybe 3 or 4. Yeah, it looks really good. Oh, we're back at 9 feet of water. Probably where I should be, but I'm set pretty deep. So I may end up having to stop for a minute, put my phone down, and check the lines. We'll see. Yeah, they're still working. Alright, so I am going to let you guys look at the scenery while I check the lines. Alright, you can look at the scenery. Or the sky. Well, I got the mother of all tangles I have to get out. So guys, just bear with me, okay? I know this is all live, so I got a really massive tangle up. If I get this out, it'll be a miracle. Here, check this out. Look at that. Look at that tangle. Here, I'll let you guys watch me get it out. I'm in open water now, so there's no fear of anything. If I get this out, it'll be a Christmas miracle. Holy fuck. Shit. Okay. We got to cut some line here. Hopefully I don't lose the lure. That wasn't that bad. We're in 30 feet, which is close to open water. So far, getting it out. We're trying. We almost got it. Almost there. Just a couple more. There we go. Let's see where that one goes. Oh, that's pretty far back. All right. Wow, that was rough. That was rough. So I ended up getting a massive tangle up that I ended up getting out. I have no idea. I had to cut the line, but we got it, and I can just tie back up and we can fish another. We can fish more. So let's keep trolling. I'm gonna pull the lines in, put them back out. We're just gonna use just the 2 side rods. That's all we're gonna do is use our down rods. All right. So bear with me. It would be nice if I could get a fish. Putting up with all this stuff. Now we're just gonna. Okay. A lot of weeds. We were in the right spot. All right, let's get these rods set back out. Okay. Instead of going to 30 on the depth, I think I'll just go to 10 with the weight. And we'll fish shallow. The weights work, they did their job. Fine, we'll go to 40. We'll go to 30. There. Alright, so now we're 20 feet out, 10 feet down with a 6-ounce weight. And let's get the other side. Good, we're going away from him. I don't know if you guys remember that one, the bleeding Tennessee shad we did on one of the live streams. Let's put this back out in the water. Let my weight go. There it is. I'm going to go 20 feet down, 20 feet back. And then I'm going 10 feet down. There we go. All right, now we can fish some shallow breaks. All right, thanks a lot, guys. Really appreciate the patience. Really appreciate the patience. Yeah, it's a nice purring motor. Displayed all the hardship that motor's been through. It is an awesome motor. It's too bad Evinrude had to discontinue them. All right, let's try this again. So now I've got a Tennessee shad, the bleeding one out there. I've got my walleye pattern out there. So we're gonna try to find those shallow breaks again and do some real trolling. I have no idea how the heck that happened. Must have been maybe I had the lines too far back, or I did make some really sharp turns though. So I did make some really sharp turns. Well, we've been going on for 30 minutes. You'd think we would have got one by now. You think so? I'm in an awesome musky lake. I wish I had a bite. If I did, you would know about it. So no, not yet. I'm sorry. But this is fishing. And we're musky fishing. In a top tier musky lake in Wisconsin. But you know what? It is a beautiful day. So you got to give it that much. Nice overcast sky. Hopefully it's kind of like this tomorrow. Better yet, hopefully it's cloudy tomorrow or it rains tonight. Nice and cloudy tomorrow. Cleans the air out. Maybe the fish will bite. I got to start paying attention to the majors and minors again, which I'd have to look on my phone. I do. I watched Today's Angler. What's the other one? 54 Bust. I've seen that one a few times. There's Dark 30 Outdoors. I've seen him. He does a lot of trolling around Ohio. Catches a lot of fish. What are some other ones? But Today's Angler is the big one. And then I have a friend. Him and his wife do a lot of musky fishing. And if you want to check out their channel, it's called Musky Mates. It's a husband and wife duo, and they do a lot of musky fishing around Ohio. Really good people, good friends. So I have no issues with saying go watch their channel. Hey Mike, and don't forget, if you like this stuff and the interactions that we do here, don't forget to like it, like the video, like the channel, subscribe, share it. There's a lot of stuff on here. I was looking online on Amazon, and there are so many 300 series reels coming out of off of Amazon, and there's also another 400 series reel, which is like $50. So I may pick it up and maybe do a review on it and see how it works. Do a box opening and stuff like that. I might do that. What do you guys? Yeah, I think I will. I also thought about maybe doing one of my old other reels, one of my other Piscifunds, 300 or the 400, and taking it apart and doing a review of the reel taken apart. That way we can see what the components look like. I think that'd be a really cool video, because then it gives everybody a chance to see what's actually inside the reels, not just pictures, but seeing it in real time, like for real time and stuff. I think that'd be pretty cool. This is a really nice lake. It's fine. So this is the area when I was with my wife 2 years ago, where I caught a couple pike, not big ones, pretty small ones. I think I have a video of that here. And then I think I may have had a muskie hit on a sandcat right over here casting. But like I said, that was 2 years ago. And look at that, we are marking a ton of fish. There is just a ton. Oh, look at that, we missed a submerged hump. So we'll go on this one over here. This is a good way to learn a lake if you're paying attention. I was paying more attention to you guys than I was in my fishing and the scenery. And just looking at all the nice cabins and everything. Yeah, this is where I had the pike, right over here. Getting bit by all these no-see-ums. That rod's working. And that one's working. And the boat's working really hard. They're coming up over a hump. There it is right there on side scan. Yeah, and there's a lot of submergent vegetation over here from what the fish finder's saying. I'm so far not seeing anything, but there's a nice little point here. Still marking a lot of fish. All right. Yeah, there's a lot of bait on the screen. There's a lot of fish in this lake. It would just be nice to have one of these muskies come up and hit this. I don't care how big it is. It doesn't need to be a 50. It could just be like a 30-incher. I'd be happy with a 30-incher. Even a 15-inch muskie I'd be happy with. I don't know, maybe even if the muskie was as big as the lure. Just as long as it was a muskie, I wouldn't care. Oh, there's a nice little river over here. This might be a good place to come and cast. Look at this stream right here. Look at that. 8 feet of water. Let's we're gonna grab weeds again. It looks like the stream comes in right there. Right over there somewhere. Right where those weeds are right there. That might be worth coming over here and casting tomorrow in the morning. There's a lot of weeds right there that popped up. So I think we're going to go there and cast in the morning. We'll come out here. Yep. There should be a little stream coming in right there. Yeah, where the wind was blowing, that wind-blown point would probably be a good spot to try. That we went around, that nice wind-blown point. But this weedy area right here looks really promising. This is definitely a place I'm gonna definitely try. Whoa, look at all that stuff on. That's all logs, it looks like. Wow, look at all that. That's a lot of wood, if that's what that is. I think that's all wood. I'd be shitting myself if that was fish. A lot of rocks. Yeah, that's got to be wood. That wasn't much of an inlet that we went past. If I had a tripod, then I'd come over here and do some casting. We'd live stream the casting, but I have to hold the phone. So man, if that was wood, wow, this is definitely going to be the place to come and try. Right in here, there's a lot of structure in here. Wow. I mean, side scan shows a lot of wood. Lots and lots of wood. All right, 13 feet of water. There are some really nice cottages out here. And what did they tell you about the lake, Mr. Lonesome Fisherman? Was it what they told you good, or was what they told you Oh, we're going right over a bunch of weeds right now. This is definitely going to be the place to fish tomorrow. Definitely going to be the place. I'm even half tempted to stop the live stream and just do some casting, because I don't have a tripod. But I'll troll with you guys. We'll troll right around here. I'm going to pull the lines in again, get the weeds off, and get everything reset, and probably just flatline troll. I'll probably just do that. So just bear with me. Trophy water, then I better get one. We're going to work it hard in the morning. All right, I'll be right there. Just bear with me, guys. Yep, a lot of weeds. All right, guys. Thanks for being patient. Appreciate it. Hey, it's Mr. Straight Out of Crofton. I'm not painting anything today. I'm actually fishing. I'm in Wisconsin, and I'm trying out some of the lures that I made on some of those streams. We're going to try that shallow break again. See what we can get. I'm fishing for muskies. I couldn't tell you how to catch a smallmouth. I'm not a bass fisherman at all. No, they're smallmouth bass. Kind of like largemouth bass. I'm getting no seams. Yeah, I probably could, but I don't like fishing for bass. I'm a musky and steelhead. Those are I did catch a bass musky fishing. All right, so we're going to find these weeds, and we're going to try to troll along these weeds. And tomorrow morning, I'm coming out here casting. Anytime you can do that, that's good. Anytime you catch anything, really, you're fishing. And you know, I didn't think about that. I probably should have got some cheese. I have some in my refrigerator in my RV. Oh, these fucking flies. All right, so we're going to come right up to this break. There should be some weeds coming up. I'm going to try to troll right along this, and hopefully maybe there's something here. I think it hit 87 here today. It was 100 on my way in yesterday when we were going through Ohio. I think we had hit 100, which I can't stand 100 degrees. Even 80 is too warm for me. There, let's stay right here. We're going to troll right in this 8-9 feet of water. There's a lot of woods over here. I'll tell you where I put the boat in. Here, where I'm camping, it's like a foot deep. Trying to get in, it is pain. Oh wow, we got 69-degree water temps over here. There's a spring. I'm probably gonna have to get some weeds out in a minute. We got a little too shallow. You guys distracted me. Oh yeah, it's a lot cooler over here. 69-degree water temps. There we go. Back into 10 feet right on that ridge. That's where I want. Sorry about that. Right there. Wow, that was, got a little distracted there. $14 feet right here. Wow. It's pretty deep over here. We should be coming up a hill. Man, there's every square inch of this lake has a cabin on it. Yeah, you're right, I should. Yeah, I already have cabin fever. I actually came up here wanting to look for land to maybe build a cabin. There's some old guys fishing. I haven't seen any, but I'm sure they do. There are some beautiful pieces of property over here. Wow. A helicopter. Dang. Yeah, it must be nice. But then again, we're out here too enjoying everything, so I'm happy. I'm very happy with, I don't need a helicopter. It'd be nice to have one, but I don't need one. I got you guys here following along, participating. So, what more can I ask for? Well, maybe catching a fish. And I think probably I'm gonna maybe call it and go back to that weed, maybe do some casting over in those lily pads. So I think I'm gonna call it a day trolling. Wasn't very productive. This was kind of an impromptu kind of live stream. Just wanted to get out there and tell everybody I'm out here and having fun, and yeah, maybe we'll do another one tomorrow. And I'll have a tripod, and maybe we can do some casting and stuff like that. So, all right, it's been a great day. I want to thank you guys for joining in on this 54 minutes. I had a blast hanging out with you guys, and I will see you all on the next one. So you all have a great day and enjoy this baking hot weather that we have. Good night.